With its white sandy beaches, warm turquoise water, and lax COVID restrictions, Cancun seemed to me to be the ideal place to work remotely. So early in 2021, I booked a one-way flight and a months-long stay in Cancun's famous hotel zone. For the first few days out of the US, I was like a kid in a candy store. I put my toes in the sand, jumped in the water, took in the local culture, ate the seafood, met a mezcal distributor, hit the nightclubs, failed at salsa dancing, and spent way too much money. It was awesome. I had the beach, the margaritas, the food, plus I was getting my work done. I was living in a proverbial digital nomad's paradise. But that's when things started to turn. Day 3 of my remote work experience began with the bad omen of a severe tropical storm and heavy rains. When the weather cleared, I hit the beach for a quick workout. Then I set my camera down on a dock to film myself jumping in the water to cool off. But I was caught up in the moment and I failed to see how shallow the water was and that I was about to jump right on top of a concrete footing where the dock used to be. Thankfully, there were some cool people on the beach nearby that pulled me out of the water and dragged me up the sand. Then they went to get my phone, which was filming the whole time, so that I could use it to call some friends or family back home.
He needs a contact on his phone. He has somebody on his phone.
I don't know, I was just...
Here, do you want to grab his stuff?
Yeah.
Where's his phone?
This is his phone.
Yeah, he has a contact in his phone, maybe it's emergency. Ask somebody.
We need to talk to him.
Here, you just gotta...
Landing on that concrete footing, I dislocated my ankle and broke my leg in 3 places. Not exactly something you want to get fixed by Mexican doctors. So my solution was to get my leg set back in place at a local private Cancun hospital, which cost me about $3,000. And then I hung out in my hotel with my broken bones in a wheelchair for about a day until I got a flight back home.
Lovely day here in Cancun. I'm being well cared for by the medical staff at the Aloft Hotel. Ollie, say what's up.
What's up?
Let's just say my first attempt at working remotely didn't exactly result in a bunch of exotic looking vacation photos. So after getting 9 screws and 2 plates in my ankle, spending 6 months in recovery and taking a boatload of painkillers, I was on the mend and ready to try the remote work thing once more. So I booked a flight back to Cancun and went straight from the airport to the scene of my accident so I could put this whole mess behind me.
Here we are at the scene of the crime. This is where I jumped off the dock. You can tell the water's not very deep. The guy over there, he's up to about his shoulders. So I thought it was deep enough. But anyway, here I am and my ankle has healed and we're back on the beach in Cancun 6 months later with 9 screws and 2 plates in my foot.
Take this as a lesson if you're looking to live a digital nomad lifestyle. Number 1, just be way more careful than I was, especially when you're in a foreign country. Number 2, get some travel insurance like Safety Wing or Insured Nomads, so you don't have to come out of pocket like I did when I paid $3,000 to have my leg set at the Cancun hospital. And number 3, stay in constant contact with your friends and family back home and keep written emergency contact information on you. After my accident, I actually had a set of dog tags made with my emergency contact info on it should something severe happen to me while I'm in Mexico or another remote location. I also want to mention that after my return trip to Cancun, I decided to stay in Mexico and got an apartment in Tulum. So I'll be posting more videos like this one about my digital nomad journey. Subscribe to stay tuned.